Daniel was hopelessly in love with Sarah. From the moment their eyes met in high school, he was smitten.
I would walk her home after school, carrying her books and listening intently to her stories. I would surprise her with her favorite flowers and write her heartfelt poems.
However, Sarah remained oblivious to his true feelings.
Thank you for the flowers, Daniel. They're beautiful.
Daniel, blinded by his love, continued his relentless pursuit, clinging to the hope that one day she would see him the way he saw her. Years went by, and the seasons changed, but one thing remained constant. Daniel's feelings for Sarah remained unchanged, unwavering through the passage of time. He celebrated her successes as if they were his own, always there to cheer her on. Offering words of comfort during moments of failure, he was her rock, her constant support.
Through thick and thin, I was there, never wavering in my support, always a phone call away, ready to listen, to help, to be there, ready to drop everything at a moment's notice, no matter the time or place.
Despite his unwavering devotion, his constant presence and support, Sarah never truly let him in, never saw him as more than a friend.
I don't know what I would do without you, Daniel. You mean so much to me. You're such a great friend, always there when I need you.
He convinced himself that his love for her was enough, that his silent devotion would one day be recognized, that his patience would eventually be rewarded, that she would see him for who he truly was. But deep down, he knew that day might never come, yet he held on to hope. One rainy afternoon, Daniel found himself standing outside Sarah's apartment. He had planned to surprise her with tickets to a concert she had been wanting to see.
The world seemed to stop as I looked at them, the truth of their relationship hitting me with the force of a physical blow.
It was in that moment that Daniel finally saw things clearly. He had mistaken her kindness for affection, her comfort for love. He had spent years chasing after a ghost, a figment of his own idealized imagination. Heartbroken but determined to move on, Daniel distanced himself from Sarah. He knew that clinging to the past would only bring more pain, so he made a conscious decision to focus on his own growth and well-being. He focused on himself, rekindling old passions and discovering new ones. Daniel took up painting again, a hobby he had abandoned years ago. He also started hiking, finding solace in nature's beauty. Photography became a new passion, capturing moments that spoke to his soul. Music, too, became a refuge, as he strummed his guitar and let the melodies heal his heart.
One evening, at a local bookstore, I met Sophia. She was beautiful, with kind eyes and a warm smile. We both reached for the same book, and that simple moment sparked a conversation that would change my life.
They talked for hours that night, about books, about life, about their dreams. The connection was instant and profound. They shared stories of their pasts, their hopes for the future, and found comfort in each other's company.
I loved hearing about his passions and dreams. It felt like we were connecting on such a deep level. Every word he spoke resonated with me, and I could see the sincerity in his eyes.
Sophia was everything Sarah wasn't. She was open, honest, and affectionate. Her warmth and genuine nature made Daniel feel safe and valued, something he hadn't felt in a long time.
I found myself opening up to her, sharing my deepest thoughts and feelings. With Sophia, I felt understood and accepted. Our conversations were deep and meaningful, and I felt a sense of peace I hadn't known before.
Daniel's heart began to heal, and he realized that he was capable of loving and being loved in return. The journey had been long and painful, but meeting Sophia made it all worthwhile. He found joy in the little moments and looked forward to a future filled with love and happiness. News of Daniel's newfound happiness eventually reached Sarah. She had always wondered what became of him after they drifted apart. She saw him with Sophia, a woman she had never met but heard about through mutual friends. The way he looked at her, the way he smiled, it was clear he had found something special. And a pang of regret shot through her, a feeling she couldn't easily shake off.
She remembered all the times he had been there for her, his friendship, without ever truly reciprocating his feelings, his unwavering support, his kindness and his patience. I enjoyed his attention, his company, and the way he made me feel special. I always cared for Daniel, but not in the way he had loved me. I never realized how much he meant to me until it was too late.
Now, seeing him happy with someone else, she couldn't help but wonder what might have been. What if she had given him a chance?
I realized, with a heavy heart, that I had let a good man go. The realization was painful and left me feeling empty.
The regret was a heavy burden to bear, a constant reminder of the love she had missed. It was a lesson learned too late, a chapter of her life filled with what-ifs and if-onlys.